Bluey had gotten very good at being quiet. In the orphan home, quiet was the safest shape to wear. The halls echoed, the doors creaked. The grown-ups did their best, but there were so many pups and only so many arms. At night, Bluey lay on her bunk and listened to rain tap the window like tiny paws. Tap, 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 tap. Under her pillow, she kept one treasure, a smooth stone with a pale stripe through it, like a little bolt of lightning. When her thoughts felt too big, she rubbed the stripe with her thumb and whispered, "Someday I'll be something." Bluey didn't know what something meant. She only knew she didn't want to feel left behind forever. The next morning, the rain stopped. The sky turned milky blue. Miss Myrtle, the orphan home helper with the flowered cardigan, clapped her hands. "Courtyard time!" The courtyard was a square of grass and gravel, fenced in by metal bars. Bluey walked to the corner where she had found the lightning stone, then pressed her nose to the fence. On the other side, the street, the park, the moving world. That was when the wind changed. Not a normal gust. This wind whooshed like a ribbon snapping. Leaves lifted, dust skated, and along the park path beyond the fence, 3 figures streaked past so fast Bluey blinked twice. They weren't shadows. Shadows don't wave. The smallest runner, about Bluey's size, ran backward for a few steps just because she could, and she lifted her paw in a bright, cheeky hello. Then they were gone, and Bluey's heart thumped like it wanted to follow. "The fastest family," the other pups whispered sometimes. "A family who ran everywhere. A family who never seemed tired." Bluey had thought it was a story to make boredom smaller, but she had seen them. That night, Bluey made a goal so clear it felt like a line painted on the ground. Tomorrow, she would meet them. The next morning, when Miss Myrtle was busy tying a younger pup's shoe, Bluey slipped toward the ivy on the fence. She didn't climb, she just squeezed through a loose place where the leaves were thick and the bars were thin. The sidewalk felt strange under her paws, like she had borrowed someone else's feet. She glanced back. The orphan home didn't call her name. That was the saddest surprise. She could leave and the building wouldn't even blink. Bluey swallowed and started walking, then jogging, then running. Small at first, careful, then faster because her heart had decided. She ran past a bakery that smelled like cinnamon, past a playground where a toddler squealed at pigeons, past a bench still wet from rain, and then, whoosh! The 3 runners flashed along the far side of the park. "Hey!" Bluey shouted, and her voice sounded too big in the open air. "Fast family!" They slowed like a river slowing around a stone. The tall dog turned neatly on his heel. The sleek dog with the bouncing ponytail stopped beside him. The kid skidded to a stop, grinning. The tall one crouched to Bluey's height. "Hello there," he said, calm as a nightlight. "You're moving pretty quick." Bluey bent over, panting. The kid leaned close. "I'm Zippy. We saw you yesterday at the fence." Bluey blinked. "You did?" "I see everything," Zippy declared dramatically, then giggled. The ponytail dog offered Bluey a small bottle of water. Slow sips. Fast hearts need gentle care. Bluey took it with both paws. "Thank you." "I'm Dash," the tall dog said. He nodded to the ponytail dog. "And this is Swift." Bluey's throat tightened. The truth climbed out before she could tuck it away. "I'm Bluey. I'm an orphan." For a moment, even the park seemed quieter. Swift's eyes softened. Dash's smile gentled. Zippy's grin faded into a thoughtful line. "I'm sorry," Swift said, and it sounded like she meant it from the bottom of her chest. Dash tilted his head. "What were you hoping to find when you ran after us?" Bluey's paws curled. She could have said a family. She could have said a home. But what came out was the wish that had been shining inside her like lightning. "I want to be fast," Bluey said. "If I'm fast, maybe I won't get left behind forever." Nobody laughed. Dash stood and nodded once. "Come with us," he said, "just for today. We're training." Bluey glanced back toward the orphan home, far away, hidden by trees and streets. She imagined Miss Myrtle calling "courtyard time" and not noticing one blue pup missing. Bluey made a choice that felt like stepping through a door. "Yes," she said, "I want to." Zippy grabbed Bluey's paw. "Secret path time." They ran, not wild, not reckless, more like dancing. Dash led, Swift guided the curves, Zippy bounced ahead and back like running was a game she invented. They reached an old-school track tucked behind tall hedges. White lines curved around the field in a kind, steady circle. "This is our practice place," Dash said. Bluey stared. "It goes around and around." Swift nodded. "A circle is kind," she said. "It always brings you back." Training began with walking. Bluey blinked. "Walking?" "Fast starts with slow," Dash said. "If you can't walk with balance, you can't run with power." So Bluey walked the lines like they were stepping stones. Swift taught her how to relax her shoulders. Dash taught her to breathe like filling a balloon, not chasing one. Zippy sang a silly song about sneaky snails that made Bluey laugh when her chest wanted to ache. Then came jogging, then short sprints to an orange cone. Run to the cone with a goal, not with panic. Bluey ran. Her legs burned, but she reached the cone. The team cheered softly, like they didn't want to scare the bravery away. When the sun leaned toward evening, Dash tied a bright yellow band around Bluey's wrist. "A pace band," he said. "A reminder. When your mind gets tired, your wrist says, 'Keep going.'" Bluey held her arm like it was magic. "Come back tomorrow," Zippy said. "We'll make you lightning." Bluey nodded, smiling small but real. "I'll come back." And she did. Day after day, Bluey slipped out, met them at the track, and learned. Goal 1, rhythm, matching her steps to her breath. Goal 2, focus, weaving through cones without touching. Goal 3, listening. Swift made Bluey close her eyes and notice the rustle of leaves, the hush of her own heartbeat. Your heart tells you when to push and when to rest. Bluey began to learn the difference between running fast and running smart. Then came the first twist. One afternoon, Dash gathered them on the grass. "There's a city relay in 2 weeks. We usually run as a family." Zippy bounced. "We always win snacks." Swift's smile turned thoughtful. "But the rules changed. They're checking registrations carefully." Bluey's paws went cold. "I'm not registered," Bluey whispered. Dash nodded. "Not yet." He took a breath. "Bluey, we've been talking." Swift reached for Bluey's paw. "We want to adopt you." The word adopt landed in Bluey's chest like a warm stone, heavy and wonderful and terrifying. "What if I'm too slow?" Bluey blurted. "What if you regret it?" Zippy stomped her foot. "No regrets allowed." Dash's voice stayed steady. "Family isn't about perfect," he said. "It's about choosing each other." Swift added, "We'll do the paperwork the right way, but it takes time." Time was an obstacle Bluey knew too well. Waiting felt like standing still while everyone else ran. Dash pointed to the relay flyer. "If we win, we earn a community sponsorship," he said. "It could help with adoption fees and approvals." A goal, a finish line. Bluey touched her yellow band. "Then we win," she said. Training changed. Hill runs, longer laps, handoffs. A relay handoff meant passing the baton without looking back. "Trust," Dash said. "Reach back. Don't peek." Bluey practiced. Her arm reached back. Zippy sprinted behind her with the baton, and Bluey hesitated. Just a heartbeat, but it was enough. The baton slipped. It clacked onto the track and rolled. Bluey stopped, horrified. "I'm not ready," she whispered. "I can't help it." "Yes, you can," Dash said, "but we train more than legs." So they invented a new drill, the night run. In the grass, Bluey closed her eyes as Swift walked beside her and guided her with soft words. Zippy chatted nonsense about moon-powered sneakers, keeping Bluey smiling so fear didn't grab the steering wheel. "Now the handoff," Dash said. Bluey ran. She reached back. She did not look. Zippy pressed the baton into her palm. Solid, real. Bluey kept running. "You were there," Bluey whispered. Zippy grinned. "Duh, I'm always there." Belonging settled into Bluey's ribs like a warm cat curling up. 2 days before the relay, twist number 2 arrived. A tall, official dog stood by the track gate with a clipboard. Miss Myrtle stood beside him, cardigan flowers trembling. Bluey froze. "I'm Mr. Quill," the official said. "Child Services. We've been informed this child has been leaving the home unsupervised." Bluey's cheeks burned. Dash stepped forward, polite but firm. "She's been training with us," he said. "We intend to adopt her." Mr. Quill's eyebrow lifted. "Intend," he repeated, "not finalized." Then he spoke the words that felt like a wall. "Until paperwork is complete, no more outings." Zippy made a squeaky, angry noise. Swift's hands curled, then relaxed. Bluey's hope wobbled like a runner on a slippery turn. Dash inhaled slowly. "We'll follow the rules," he said. "Can we arrange supervised training at the orphan home? And can you attend the relay to evaluate us fairly?" Mr. Quill scribbled. "Supervised and documented," he said. "I'll observe the relay. If the environment appears stable, we proceed." He walked away, shoes clicking like ticking clocks. That night, rain returned. Tap, 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 tap. Bluey stared at the ceiling and felt her mind sprinting in circles. If she couldn't train, she'd be slower. If she was slower, they might lose. If they lost, the adoption might take longer. If it took longer, what if time stole the chance? The next day, Dash and Swift arrived at the orphan courtyard with cones and a baton. Miss Myrtle watched, worried but willing. The other pups crowded near the fence, eyes wide. "Speed isn't a place," Dash told Bluey. "It's a habit." Bluey ran the small loop. Gravel crunched. The fence felt close. She tripped on a stone and scraped her knee, but she kept going, because stopping felt like letting everyone down. After practice, Swift sat beside her under the tired umbrella trees. "You're carrying fear like a backpack," she said. Bluey sniffed. "What if Mr. Quill says no?" Swift squeezed her paw. "Then we keep trying," she said. "We don't stop choosing you." Bluey held that sentence like a handrail. Relay day arrived. The city park buzzed with banners and chatter. The air smelled like oranges and sunscreen. Bluey wore a blue jersey Swift had sewn. On her wrist, the yellow band. In her pocket, the lightning stone. Mr. Quill stood near the registration tent with his clipboard. Miss Myrtle stood nearby too, hands clasped, eyes bright. Dash crouched with the team. "We run as one," he said. "Remember your rhythm, remember your breath, remember your trust." Zippy bounced. "We're gonna be lightning." Swift touched Bluey's shoulder. "You belong," she whispered. The starter called, "Ready." Dash ran first, smooth and strong. He curved the track like a comet on a rail, then reached back in the exchange zone. Swift took the baton cleanly and shot forward, quiet power in every stride. Then it was Bluey's turn. Bluey stepped into the zone, palms sweaty. The crowd sounded like ocean waves. Her legs felt too small, her thoughts too loud. Swift approached fast as a blink. Bluey reached back. She did not look. The baton pressed into her hand, solid, real. Bluey ran. At first, fear chased her, fear of tripping, fear of disappointing, fear of being left behind. Then she remembered the fence and her wish to be noticed. She remembered the kind circle of the track. She remembered Zippy saying, "I'm always there." Bluey's breath found rhythm, in through the nose, out like blowing on a candle. Her feet hit the ground with purpose. She wasn't running away anymore. She was running toward. A runner from another team edged beside her, taller, long-legged, eyes sharp. He surged, trying to pass. Panic flickered. Bluey felt the old urge to glance over, to check, to worry. Don't look back. Bluey kept her gaze forward and stayed smooth, not wild. The other runner pushed harder, breathing ragged, wasting energy on beating Bluey instead of pacing himself. His stride stuttered. Bluey slid ahead like a whisper. Surprise became joy, and joy became speed. Bluey reached the final exchange zone and held the baton out. Zippy waited, vibrating with excitement. Bluey ran in, reached back, and slapped the baton into Zippy's paw. Zippy turned, and her shoe caught the edge of the mat. She stumbled. The baton flew, spinning end over end, and hit the grass with a dull thump. The whole crowd gasped. For one frozen heartbeat, Bluey saw the old story: dropped chances, missed timing, being left behind. But then she saw Zippy's face, wide-eyed, scared, not for herself, but for them. Family. Bluey moved before thinking. She darted to the rolling baton, scooped it up, and shoved it into Zippy's paw. "Go!" Bluey shouted. Zippy's grin snapped back on like a light. "I'm going!" Zippy launched like a comet. She caught one runner, then another. Her feet blurred. Her laugh carried on the wind. Zippy crossed the finish line. The announcer boomed, "First place, Team Swift Dash." Dash whooped. Swift hugged Bluey so tight Bluey squeaked. Miss Myrtle clapped and wiped her eyes. Bluey's chest felt like it might burst with relief. Mr. Quill walked over slowly, clipboard hugged to his chest. Dash and Swift straightened, suddenly serious. Bluey's hope perched on the edge of a cliff. Mr. Quill cleared his chest. "That," he said, "was impressive." Zippy bounced in front of him. "Did you see me zoom?" Mr. Quill almost smiled. Almost. He looked at Bluey. "And you," he said, "you didn't look back once." Bluey whispered, "I trusted." Mr. Quill nodded, then flipped a page. "I came expecting concerns," he admitted, "but I observed supervision, consistency, and something I rarely get to write on these forms." Swift leaned forward. "What?" Mr. Quill's voice softened. "Belonging," he said. Bluey's eyes filled. Tears weren't fast, but they were honest. Mr. Quill snapped his clipboard shut. "Pending final signatures," he said, "I see no reason to delay this adoption." Swift covered her mouth. Dash blinked hard. Zippy cheered like fireworks. Miss Myrtle knelt beside Bluey and whispered, "Looks like you're going to be somebody's something." Bluey laughed through tears. That evening, the fastest family didn't run home. They walked, because some moments deserve to be slow. Dash held one of Bluey's paws. Swift held the other. Zippy zigzagged ahead like a happy lightning bolt. When they reached their house, the porch light glowed warm and steady, and a small sign on the door read, "Welcome home." Bluey paused at the gate, half expecting the old word orphan to come chasing after her. But it didn't. It couldn't catch her now. Inside, there was a room with a bed just her size and a hook on the wall holding a brand new blue pasteband. Zippy tossed Bluey a soft blanket. "Fastest family rule," Zippy declared, voice already sleepy. "We run hard, we laugh louder, and we sleep best." Bluey giggled and climbed into bed. Dash sat at the edge. "Being fast isn't the most important thing about you," he said. Bluey blinked slowly. "It isn't?" Swift smoothed Bluey's ear. "No," she whispered. "The most important thing is that you keep choosing love." Bluey held her yellow band, then her lightning stone, and tucked both under her pillow. "Someday," she murmured, "I'm going to be something." From the doorway, Zippy's voice drifted in, soft as rain. "You already are." Later, that night, when the house was quiet and the clocks ticked softly, Bluey awoke with a start. For a second, she didn't know where she was. Her room was new. The shadows looked unfamiliar. The old fear tried to sprint back into her chest, whispering, "What if this is only for today?" Bluey sat up and hugged her knees. The rain tapped the roof. Tap, 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 tap. It sounded like the orphan home window, and Bluey's eyes prickled. Then the door creaked open, and Swift's face appeared. "Bad dream?" Bluey asked. Bluey nodded. Swift padded in and sat beside the bed. "Do you remember the handoff?" she asked.
Bluey blinked. "When I reached back?" "Yes," Swift said. "Do it now." Bluey hesitated, then reached one paw behind her without looking. A warm hand met hers, Swift's, steady and real. "I'm here," Swift murmured. Bluey's shoulders softened. Her breathing slowed, in and out like candle blows. "Tomorrow," Bluey whispered, "can we run together in the morning? I want a new goal." Swift smiled in the dark. "First sunrise lap," she said, "as a family. For real this time." Bluey lay back down, the fear losing the race. Her wristband felt snug, her lightning stone cool, and the house felt like a circle that always brought her back. Outside, the rain began again. Tap, 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 tap. But inside, Bluey felt warm, safe, and finally home. And when Bluey reached back in her dreams, someone was always there to meet her hand. The end.